A large percentage of the fighting game community plays on arcade sticks, but some of us might be intimidated about playing on an arcade stick and have no idea where to start. If you're watching this video, there's a chance that you're one of these people, but it's okay, I got you. In this video, I will break down the top questions that I get asked about transitioning to an arcade stick, what you need to know to start modding your stick, and some other technical questions that I get asked frequently on stream and on my Discord server. If there are any questions that you have that I don't get to, be sure to leave them in the comments below and I will answer them there as well. Let's get started with our first question. Can I build an arcade stick that works on multiple consoles and platforms? Yes. The platforms that your arcade stick supports are determined by your controller's PCB, which acts like the brain of the arcade stick. When you press a button, you send a signal to the PCB, which then converts that into an input that your console or PC can understand, and then you get the action that you want. At the time of this video, most PCBs that you'll find will support the PS4 and the PC. If you want to support more platforms, two of your best options are to go with the Brook Universal Fighting Board or the Brook Retro Board. The Brook Universal Fighting Board supports platforms like the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Switch, while the Brook Retro Board supports legacy platforms like the SNES, Dreamcast, and the PlayStation 1. And if you want to play on the PlayStation 5, there's an upgrade kit for the Universal Fighting Board that you can purchase as well. How do I get custom artwork on my arcade stick? If your arcade stick has a clear plexiglass cover, you'll need to unscrew it from the top of your arcade stick, remove the buttons, and then place the artwork underneath that. If you need your art printed to fit your arcade stick, Focus Attack does offer an art printing service where they give you a file template that you can use, put your artwork on, and then you send it to them, and then they deliver you a artwork print with all of the holes cut for the buttons and everything. If you follow the same process, you can also have them custom etch a plexiglass for you as well. Should I purchase directly from specialty stores like Focus Attack and Arcade Shock, or should I buy from general stores like Amazon or eBay? This one's always a fun one. You can purchase new parts from companies like Samwa and Sumitsu on Amazon. You'll see them bundled in sets usually, so you'll see either a bundle of buttons or you'll see a joystick bundled with a complete set of buttons. These provide you with a very convenient solution, but they don't offer a lot of variety. The main draw of specialty stores is specificity. When you're shopping on Amazon, you're shown listings in widely defined categories with very limited options. Dedicated arcade stick websites like Arcade Shock provide a wider selection of products, brands, and colors with even more defined search options. So for example, if you're looking to buy a specific number of buttons that isn't like 6 or 8, or you're looking to purchase parts that are colors other than red, white, blue, black, or gray, then you're better off going to a more dedicated website like Arcade Shock or Focus Attack. What should I do if I live outside of the US and have to deal with high shipping costs? Over the years, more companies have started selling arcade stick parts domestically in different countries. A good example would be Blunderbuss Designs, which operates in the EU and the UK. If you're looking to reduce your shipping costs, I have a list of different vendors for different regions in the description. If you know any vendors in your region that are not listed, let me know in the comments below and I will update the list when I see them. What parts do I need to build an arcade stick or an all-button controller like the Hitbox? I actually made videos that cover this, so if you're looking to build your first arcade stick, be sure to click either the card on screen or check out the link in the description below. What tools do I need to get started with arcade stick modding? I mod all of my arcade sticks with a precision screwdriver set and a pair of hobby pliers. Different arcade sticks may use different screws, so I like to have a screwdriver set with multiple bits so that way I can cover every situation. I often use the pliers to unplug or wrench things out of place without bending them too much or accidentally breaking them. This could be anything from tight screws to the disconnects on your buttons. Also, as a bonus, these pliers have a set of wire cutters on them, which are super useful if you're working with raw wires. You can find links to the tools that I use in the description. Do I need soldering equipment to mod my arcade stick? As of this video, I have been modding arcade sticks for over 4 years and I still do not own a soldering kit. And honestly, you don't really need one. Soldering often comes into play when you're dealing with PCBs. Some wiring pieces need to be plugged into specific headers on a PCB in order to work. And since soldering is a very technical skill that not many people are really familiar with, most specialty arcade stick stores will sell versions of their PCBs with the headers already soldered onto them. This will cost a few extra dollars, but the convenience is more than worth it. Are hitboxes legal or should they be banned in tournaments? They're legal, shut up. How easy is it to transition from pads to arcade sticks / pads to a hitbox? I went from playing on a PlayStation controller to an arcade stick back in 2017, and it took me roughly a month before everything really clicked for me. Playing on an arcade stick or a hitbox requires completely different motor skills than playing on a pad. Instead of using just your thumb to move, you're using your entire left wrist if you're playing on an arcade stick, or most of your left fingers if you're playing on a hitbox. And that's just to move your character. Everything for your right hand is just completely different. It's important to understand that this process will vary for each person, and your success with the transition will vary as well. Which brings me to my next question. Do you need an arcade stick to be good at fighting games? The short answer is no. The world's best players have found success on every controller imaginable. Arcade sticks, pads, hitboxes, even steering wheels. Look it up. What's most important is finding a controller that suits your personal preference and style of play. If you want to learn how you can find your style with your fighting game controller, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel where I teach people about modding arcade sticks in a way that is easy to understand. If you have any more questions for me, be sure to leave them in the comments section below or ask me live on stream. I stream regularly at twitch.tv/ShaolinPretzels, so be sure to come by and hang out. Make sure to share this video with your friends. Thank you guys very much for watching. I've been ShaolinPretzels, and as always, stay salty.